Venus squaring Jupiter for a long time now, let alone that it's already been squaring Jupiter, but it's really just gonna it's gonna really just gonna start grinding. Now, I just got literally this vision. Not very good, but this is the nature. Okay, so Jupiter and Taurus, if you can imagine, just the most plush, brand new, whatever car you can think of. I mean, this thing, whoo, the paint job, what is that? Effervescent fucking glow out of this world. All colors is shimmering, doorless, can't even, it's floating. Well, now here comes a railroad spike, and just for the fuck of it, just goes and just scratches over, and then in the middle there's some temperament, like yeah, what's happening? It's gonna cost a lot. You just ruined what? But see, the Venus squaring Jupiter, Venus and Leo. Okay, now I just got this vision of a woman. I don't think it's Barbie, but Barbie did come out during this thing happening. Mind you, they're torching something. They're torching very beautiful land, really. If you want to get into the values that human beings have, well, if it's the earth and the simplicity of it, forget that. I mean, just, well, do you now something that's trying to push through, which is crazy because I'm going to do it. Give me Mars right now. Do you realize that fire is part of it's a part of virgin nature? Fire is the first virgin nature. If you ask anybody to look at the truth, it's like you need to get your fire going here. Why? Because that's what it's going to take to sit with it and look at everything. That's a metaphor. It's a metaphor. And when you become somebody of a truth sayer, it's like you're a fire burning. It really, what are you going to burn through? But just bullshit. The mind, who isn't really focusing on the truth now. There's this picture on social media, Facebook, that one GIF, my most favorite GIF that I come across, is this little girl. She's just standing. She's looking like this, while everything is burning around her. And it's just like she is just unflinched. She's like, nothing she just kind of understands that um, awareness is just like fire burning. And anyway, God, I got hung up on that, but to see the show that's happening, Venus and Leo. Okay, so this is a woman that may not understand, or she does have a deep understanding of something. What if this woman is pissed and she's not gonna be burning things down? Maybe she is. She's like, yeah, right, this is all mine. Watch it grow back, and you're gonna still hate it. You're still not gonna take care of it. Getting back to just know, what if she isn't that smart? She doesn't see it through. She's just kind of unconsciously operating, and she's more like materialistic. She's just a human being trying to be human. She's experiencing, trying to get into being human. And it's quite the task here. You could end up being a narcissist. Boy, if a woman ends up being a narcissist, I didn't clarify this on my last video. She, technically, this is what psychologists are finding out statistically, she's also a psychopath. Why? Well, God, if she has just vacated, what it is she's mainly in her mind. But now, I mean, the survival mode has got into, I am going to take hostages, and of course we're going to make money off of this. As far as taking hostages, you can create your own hostage. Just give it 10 years. How many children can you have in that time? Comment section down below. Did it work, by the way? Were you able to hold them hostage long enough, or did they? What happened? The government wants to be stuck in that situation too, because nobody's free. Nobody's free doing that. Holding prisoners and slaves, and the slaves are actually more freer than whoever's enslaving them, and it's all just like this roundabout to go. I hope you know what to enslave yourself to. Getting back to the truth and finding that out, while meanwhile your mind is being blown out, and you pin that up on the wall and say, you just wait a minute until I have something worth shit writing on you. Okay, good. Over here we've got an experience of the truth that is what? It's as simple as, now it does include the strange experience of Shauna on YouTube talking about what? At minute 44 and 4 seconds? I was trying to point out, and I'm honestly trying to point out, this time that we're going through where Venus is going to be square Jupiter. Now, you want to find out what your taste is in entertainment. Be careful of what It really is, because if it's not, if it's of this boy, it's the frivolous, like if you really believe that any of this is real at all, watch out for the fire that's going to come through and test your awareness level. It could, some Buddhists are here that's like, excuse me, and they just set themselves on fire. Jesus, is that one of the methods you think that we could use as far as accepting your sacrifice? I am here honestly asking for. Now let's get into the many children that I could be concerned for, and I don't even have a one, so how would you ever know? But I love the story. Children do stick out about, and that's who is really going to solve. It's the agent. I don't know if you got my last video, but that's the secret agent. They're like little cleansers. It's not that they're born to defy their parents and be disrespectful. No, they always just ask an innocent question, and boy, watch out. That question right there opens up your subconscious. You're like, wow, I have been abused into this. That's why, kid, stop asking questions. And they're like, you know what? You've got some fucking problems. By the time they're 5, they'll probably recognize that. And then, if you're smart, it's like, yeah, mind your own business. You have your own life. I have mine. That's the best thing you can do. Just like, try and get your own life, kids. They already here really already have a sense of it. It's like, they're like, thank you, God. Could you hand me that chainsaw over there? I got some shit to do. Give me a real one. What is this fucking crap you're handing me? Never getting up out of the age 3, none of you. Have you noticed how popular the plastic made to look like chrome is popular, amongst the entire global population? It's like big babies out there and they're fighting over that shit. Like, right, can I lean my plastic chrome on your plastic chrome? I'm of no help to you or me. I'm like, well, good. I'm glad you made a friend. Or however we're doing friends nowadays. There's a population who just doesn't know what that is. They know what family is, and it's like, did you know that I know what family is too? Let's not forget. That's the Gestapo. That's the family babes. Uh, try and what's that? The name of those the gang. The gang? The family. Come on, I've lost it. The Italian. They have a plot for you in the backyard. If you ever go outside their creed and beliefs and system, you're otherwise, yeah, you're just, you're part of the family. It's like, okay, so what is a good friend? God, this conversation didn't even talk about the issues of Venus and Jupiter is going to bring up this. You can see this it's a fact too, but it's going to kind of come in our faces. Like, can we afford this? Can we really? Should we spend money on this woman's goddamned fingernails? This is the thing I hear about men complaining. They're working their ass off because this woman needs a $600 fingernail. And I'm thinking, but whose idea was that? Was that the man in the first place? Does he really want that? Does he want that? Was that? But do you want that? Can you handle your woman without? Can you plump her lips up naturally, or do you have to shoot them with fucking Botox? Do you even know what they are doing? This is a strange video talking about Venus and fucking Leo and sprucing it up. What makeup is trying to emulate? It's trying to emulate sexual arousal, especially amongst the female. See, when you actually know, this is a tip for you non-human beings, in case you want to know what's going on in the human world. Even with me, lipless wonder. If if the woman is being authentically sexually aroused, which, by the way, it could take 2 weeks to 2 years to finally achieve that. If you're wondering if you're on the man side, kind of complex with that. You have to actually get involved with her needs and stuff like that. It's fun. It's just what humans do. Anyway, let's get back to by the time you get to that point where you're actually doing sexual intercourse, you're gonna see her whole physiological appearance is gonna change, especially when you're actually achieving that thing there where she's being uh, aroused sexually. Her lips plump up and get redder. She gets a little flush right here. her eyes may get a little different. They'll get like tingly, starry, and effervescent, and everything will change about her. Her hair might even crinkle up after a while from having, and she's left like this glowing, amazing. And so, but that's what makeup. See, this is what an ignorant, non-human woman would not realize that she's doing in a heartbeat, or maybe she does. I don't know. It's kind of dangerous though for the subconscious. Out there in the jungle, a man who thinks that that woman is like ready to go. Shit, no, all you need is just a, and then you're ready. It's like, and they really do think, and it's like, no, actually, talk about ready. Did you find, like I said, 2 weeks to 2 years it takes to actually sexually arouse a human woman? Let's get back to how that you can't just paint, but that's what they're doing. Paint on your red lips, paint on your expansion, and paint on your everything that says that I have been fully sexually aroused right here, right now, and thank you. Paint that and go to the bar. Go to a place where people are drinking a deadly